kissing to cut through the gloom with a cough drop colored tongue. And you were sitting in the corner with the coats all piled high when I thought you might be mine. In a small world on an exceptionally rainy Tuesday night, in the right place and time. When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling even though the number is blocked, when you walked around your house wearing my scalpel cross and your knees up. Well, you cured my January blues. Yeah, you made it all alright. I got a feeling I might have lit the very fuse that you were trying not to lie. You were a stranger in my phone book. I was acting like I knew, 'cause I had nothing to lose. When the winter's in full swing and your dreams just aren't coming true, ain't it funny what y'all do? When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling even though the number is blocked, when you walked around your house wearing my scalpel cross and your knees up. In late afternoon, the ghost in your room that you always thought didn't approve of your knocking boots never stopped you letting me get hold of the sweet spot by the scruff of your knee socks.
You and me could have been a team, each had a half of a king and queen seat. Like the beginning of Main Street, you could be my baby. You and me could have been a team, each had a half of a king and queen seat. Like the beginning of Main Street, you could be my baby. You and me could have been a team, each had a half of a king and queen seat. Like the beginning of Main Street, you could be my baby. You and me could have been a team, each had a half of a king and queen seat. Like the beginning of Main Street, you could be my baby.
When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling even though the number is blocked, when you walked around your house wearing my scalpel cross and your knees up. When the zero's standing on the 24-hour clock, when you know who's calling even though the number is blocked, when you walked around your house wearing my scalpel cross and your knees up. Open sesame, we've places to go, we've people to see. Let's put 'em on hold. Oh, there's all sorts of shapes that I bet you can make when you want to escape. Say the word. Well, I know that getting you alone isn't easy to do. With the exception of you, I dislike everyone in the room. And I don't wanna lie, but I don't wanna tell you the truth. Get the sense that you're on the move and you'll probably be leaving soon. So I'm telling you, stop the world, 'cause I wanna get out with you. Stop the world, 'cause I wanna get out with you. but you know the train keeps rolling. Stop the world 'cause I wanna get out with you. Stop the world 'cause I wanna get out with you. Well, I know that getting you alone isn't easy to do, and I don't wanna lie and I don't wanna tell you the truth. And I know we got places to go, we got people to see. Think we both ought to put them on hold, and I know you agree. Yeah. Stop the world 'cause I wanna get out with you. Stop the world 'cause I wanna get out with you. You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your night dress. Discarded all the naughty nights for niceness, landed in a very common crisis. Everything's in order in a black hole, nothing seems to pity is the past though. That Bloody Mary's like an El Tabasco. Remember when you used to be a rascal? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory. And those dreams, when as daft as they seem, as daft as they seem, my love, when you dream them all. Flicking through a little book of sex tips. Remember when the bars were all electric? Now when she told she's gonna get it, I'm guessing that she'd rather just forget it. Clinging to not getting sentimental. Said she wasn't going but she went still. Like a gentleman had to be gentle. Was it a Mechadabra or a betting pencil? Oh, the boys are slag. The best you ever had, the best you ever had is just a memory. And those dreams, but as daft as they seem, as daft as they seem, my love, when you dream them overflow. Where did you go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Falling about, you took a left off last life lane, just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. You're falling about, you took a left off last life lane, you were just sounding it out, but you're not coming back again. You used to get it in your fishnets, now you only get it in your night dress. You just gotta be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. I wanna be a Ford Cortina, I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be a coffee pot. You call the shots, babe, I just wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Wanna be yours. Let me be your lucky meter, and I'll never run out. Let me be the portable heater that y'all get cold without. I wanna be a steady lotion, hold your hair in deep devotion, at least as deep as the Pacific Ocean. I wanna be yours. Secrets I have held in my heart are harder to hide than I thought. Maybe I just wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. I wanna be yours. 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 Wanna be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dirt. Wanna be your Ford Cortina, I will never rust. I just wanna be yours. I just wanna be yours. I just wanna be
One for the road. One for the road.
from the bottom of your heart, the relegation zone. I saw this coming from the start. Shake, rattle, and roll. All the cracks in blackout blinds, cast patterns on the ceiling, but you're feeling fine. I thought it was dark outside. I thought it was dark outside. So we all go back to yours, and you sit and talk to me on the floor. But there's no need to show me around, baby. I feel like I've been here before. I've been wondering where the late to when you tell everybody to go. Will you pour me one for the road? I knew this would be on the card. I knew you wouldn't fall. I saw this coming from the start. The shake, rattle, and your H.P. Lovecraft, your Edgar Allan Poe. You got your own kind of ravens and your murderer crows, catty eyelashes and your Dracula cape. Been flashing AAA passes at the cemetery gates, 'cause you're so dark, babe. But I want you hard, you're so dark, baby. You're so dark, you're so dark, you're so dark, you're so dark. And you're so mysterious, got that obsession with death. I saw you driving your Prius, and even that was Monster Coach-esque. You watch Italian horror, and you listen to the scores. Leather clad and spike collar. I want you down on all fours, 'cause you're so dark, babe. But I want you hard, but you're so dark, baby. I know you're nothing like mine. If she's walking on sunshine, then your love will tear us apart. And I know I'm not your side, 'cause I don't shun the daylight. But baby, I'm willing to start. You're so dark. Get your H.P. Lovecraft, your Edgar Allan Poe. Got your own kind of ravens, got your murderer. Oh, you're so dark, babe. But I want you hard, you're so dark, baby. But I want you hard, you're so dark. Oh, but I want you hard, you're so dark, baby. Have you got color in your cheeks? Do you ever get that feel that you can't shift, the tide that sticks around like summits in your teeth? Are there some aces up your sleeve? Have you no idea that you're in deep? I dreamt about you nearly every night this week. How many secrets can you keep? 'Cause there's this tune I found that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep, spilling drinks on my settee. Do I wanna know if this feeling flows both ways? Sad to see you go. Sorta hoping that you'd stay. And we both know that the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you, never thought I'd call and run. You like you, 'cause I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. Now I thought it through, crawling back to you. So have you got the goods? Been wondering if your heart's still open, and if so I wanna know what time it should. Simmer down and poker up. I'm sorry to interrupt, it's just I'm constantly on the cusp. I've tried to kiss you. I don't know if you feel the same as I do, but we could be together if you wanted to.
Do I wanna know
if this feeling flows both ways?
out to see you go?
Was sorta hoping that you'd stay.
And we both know
That the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day. Crawling back to you. Ever thought of calling when you've had a few? Like I always do. Maybe I'm too busy being lost to fall for somebody new. Now I thought it through. Crawling back to you. If this feeling flows both ways, was sorta hoping that you'd stay.
we both know
That the nights were mainly made for saying things that you can't say tomorrow day.
do I wanna know
Too busy being lost to fall.
out to see you go?
Ever thought of calling down? Do you want me crawling back to you? What's been happening in your world? What have you been up to? I heard that you fell in love. Near enough. I gotta tell you the truth. Yeah. I wanna grab both shoulders and shake, baby. Snap out of this. I get the feeling I left it too late, but baby, snap out of this. If that watch don't continue to swing, I'll a fat lady fancies having a sing. I'll be here waiting ever so patiently for you to snap out of this. Forever isn't for everyone. It's forever for you. It sounds like settling down, giving up, but it don't sound much like you, girl. I wanna grab both your shoulders and shake, baby. Snap out of this. finished, 'cause you're not by my side. And as I arrived, I thought I saw you leaving, carrying your shoes. Decided that once again I was just dreaming of bumping into you. Now it's 3 in the morning and I'm trying to change your mind. Left you multiple missed calls, and to my message you replied. Why'd you only call me when you're high? High. Why'd you only call me when you're high? Somewhere darker, talking the same shite. I need a partner. Well, are you out tonight? It's harder and harder to get you to listen. More I get through the gears, incapable of making alright decisions and having bad ideas. Now it's 3 in the morning and I'm trying to change your mind. Left you multiple missed calls, and to my message you replied. Why'd you only call me when you're high? High. Why'd you only call me when you're high? And I can't see you here, wonder where am I? It sort of feels like I'm running out of time. I haven't found what I was hoping to find. You said you gotta be up in the morning, gonna have an early night, and you're starting to bore me, baby. Why'd you only call me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're high? Why'd you only ever phone me when you're I'm going back to 5:05. If it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive, in my imagination you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. Stop and wait a sec. When you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? when she needs to shelter from reality, she takes a dip in my daydream. My days end best when the sunset gets itself behind that little lady sitting on the passenger side. It's much less picturesque without her catching the light. The horizon tries, but it's just not as kind on the eye. Arabella's got a 70s head, but she's a modern lover, it's an exploration. She's made of outer space, and her lips are like the galaxy's edge, and her kiss the color of a constellation falling into place. My days end best when the sunset gets itself behind that little lady sitting on the passenger side. It's much less picturesque without her catching the light. The horizon tries, but it's just not as kind on the eye. Just might have tapped into your mind and soul. You can be sure that's magic in a cheetah print coat, just a slip underneath it. I hope that's good. I can have one of those organic cigarettes that you smoke. Drops to it, round a Mexican coat. Makes you wish that you were the bottles. Makes a sip of your soul, and it sounds right. Just might have tapped into your mind and soul. You can be sure. I'm a puppet on a string, Tracy Island, time traveling diamond, could have shaped heartaches. To come to find you for in some velvet morning, years too late. She's a silver lining, Lone Ranger riding through an open space. In my mind when she's not right there beside me, I go crazy, 'cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself. All I wanna hear say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine? Are you mine? Are you mine? Oh, I guess what I'm trying to say is I need the deep end, keep imagining meeting wished away. Entire lifetimes unfair, we're not somewhere misbehaving for days. Great escape, lost track of time and space. She's a silver lining, climbing on my desire, and I go crazy, 'cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself. All I wanna hear her say is, are you mine? She's a silver lining, Lone Ranger riding through an open space. In my mind when she's not right there beside me, I go crazy, 'cause here isn't where I wanna be. And satisfaction feels like a distant memory, and I can't help myself, alright. The one I hear say is, are you mine? Well, are you mine?
Running out for the next door's garden before the hour is done. It's more a question of feeling than it is a question of fun. The confidence is the balaclava, I'm sure you'll baffle them good. With the ending reek of salty cheeks and runny makeup alone. Or will blood run down the face of a boy bewildered and scorned. Will you find yourself in a skirmish, will you wish you'd never been born? You tie yourself to the tracks and there isn't no going back. And it's wrong, 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 but we'll do it anyway 'cause we love a bit of trouble. From a burning building or throwing her to the sharks. Can only hope that the ending is as pleasurable as the start. The confidence is the balaclava, I'm sure you're baffled and straight. And it's wrong, 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 she can hardly wait. That's right, he won't let her out his side. daggers perform and the daggers are drawn. Who's the crooks in this crime? That's right, he won't let her out his sight. Now the shaggers perform and the daggers are drawn. Who's the crooks in this crime? Keep on the balaclava. just a parallel.